All right, everyone. Word on the street is Diddy's wild side runs way deeper than we imagined. Literally. Rumor has it, the man's got secret tunnels in his houses, and these weren't just for show. They were allegedly the scene of some serious, freaky business. If you've missed the drama that's been unfolding, let me catch you up. The feds have officially launched an investigation into Diddy, and these infamous freak-offs seem to be a big piece of the puzzle. But wait, it gets even wilder. The streets are buzzing with claims that these tunnels didn't just stop at Diddy's place. They allegedly connect to the homes of other celebs. You might want to sit down for this, because the tea is piping hot, and none of it's looking good. Now, before we dive into all the crazy details, I need you guys to remember, I'm just the messenger here. The streets are talking, and I'm just bringing you the word, because the conspiracy theories flying around right now are straight up unbelievable, and you're gonna want to hear this. So, after Homeland Security rolled up on Diddy's houses, it was clear he was in deep trouble, and things just kept getting wilder. Now, the buzz is that the feds found some secret tunnels under his mansion during the raid. Apparently, he's been up to some seriously shady business down there, and it sounds like a few celebs might be in the mix too. Once the feds hit his spot, the neighbors were quick to spill the tea. One even claimed Diddy was rolling in buses full of young girls at night. Yeah, he's got all these minors showing up late. I live right next door, and it's way too much. It's like big buses pulling up, and you see all kinds of folks hopping off, especially around 3 a.m. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor, and when my basketball rolls over there, I just let it go, because I want no part of that, child. This drama is getting messier by the minute. Here's a cooler take on that paragraph. Now that Diddy's out here allegedly having freak-offs with other celebs, it totally makes sense why they'd be going to such lengths to cover their tracks. Enter the secret tunnels. Word on the street is that those tunnels beneath Diddy's mansion are actually part of a whole secret underground network that linked the homes of a bunch of big-name celebs and wealthy elites back in the day. We're talking about a real hidden underground highway, letting all these famous folks travel between their mansions without a soul noticing. And get this, there are rumors flying around that these tunnels might even connect to iconic spots, like the Playboy Mansion. These tunnels were already in place when Diddy bought the mansion, and it's just now coming to light. A lot of folks are saying he might have used these tunnels for some questionable activities, if you catch my drift. Now, I know this is shocking to many, but remember, the mansion came with a grotto and an underground swimming pool, so those tunnels have been there all along. I've even got the report that confirms the mansion had tunnels when he snagged it back in 2014. It says, Diddy's $40 million Los Angeles house features a grotto, an underwater tunnel, and more. Plus, this European-style villa boasts a 35-seat theater, a gym, a wine room, and that underwater swimming tunnel connecting straight to the grotto. This whole situation is raising some serious red flags for me. Why drop this information now? It feels like there's a push to connect the dots in a way that paints Diddy in a really dark light. Sure, we've known about him buying the house, but the details about the tunnels are surfacing just now, almost like they're trying to spin a narrative that he's been up to some diabolical stuff down there. It's got that conspiracy theory vibe, but allegedly, the evidence has been hiding in plain sight all along. Not too long ago, survivors spoke out about the tunnels under the Playboy Mansion, claiming they were subjected to abuse and trafficking through those very same passages. It's crazy to think we might have overlooked the signs all along. Survivors have recounted how they were guided through the garden and into underground tunnels by employees. One survivor shared, "We had to take an elevator and stairs. You can't just stroll into a tunnel. Those entrances and exits might be visible, but navigating through them isn't straightforward. You go deeper, and you could easily get lost because the tunnels branch out for miles. You have to be led in and out. It's easy to assume that once you go underground, it's just dirt and more dirt. But that's far from the reality. There are entire underground cities, warehouses, and even homes down there. These tunnels have been constructed over decades, creating a hidden world beneath our feet. The streets are buzzing, and the whispers are that those same tunnels might have once been the playground for some seriously shady figures like Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and other unsavory characters from the industry. Rumor has it they created an entire underground world right under our noses, where all sorts of illicit activities went down, drug trafficking and more. People are speculating that these tunnels could have served as Diddy's secret passage for transporting victims without raising any eyebrows. I know this sounds wild, but let's be real. This is Diddy we're talking about. Given all the outrageous revelations we've uncovered about him, if this turns out to be true, it won't be too shocking at all. Fans are losing it over this situation, with one saying, "Everything I've heard about this dude sounds so absurd. You'd think it was straight out of a movie." Each new revelation is wilder than the last. A tunnel in Diddy's mansion? Not exactly surprising, given the trafficking allegations piling up. This just raises even more red flags about what went down behind those closed doors. Private theater, gym, wine room, and now an underwater tunnel. It's giving Epstein 2.0 vibes. Another fan chimed in. Being led through a tunnel with Diddy? That sounds straight up terrifying. But hey, I want to know what you think about Diddy allegedly having these tunnels in his house. Hit me up with your thoughts. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more videos like this.